Ah, boy, people, sad times, sad times, bless up to the people, them as usual, a little extra time here, but as many people could see, man, Chippy went down in the first quarter of the game, and it didn't look good, it happened last week, I think, tried to play most of the game, but again, this week, again, it follow up with I think it was a ball that played out and he was trying to stretch for it and he missed it, and from there, he hold his hamstring. From him hold him hamstring, me just know say that is it. Yeah, me just know say that is it for him. And finally, he got back that recall. Things have started out with the coach, things have started out with the JFF. Everybody's on the same page, and it seems like you have some people out there that they got their wish. They got their wish, some hungry fans. You understand? But I mean, this seems like it will be a couple of weeks. Hopefully, it's not something that really serious going to keep him out for around a month or month and a half. But I hope it's just a little strain in the muscle where he's going to be out for a couple of weeks. And if it's a couple of weeks, he will miss the game. He will miss the game for sure. I know for sure. He will not come to camp. He will call out, he will get replaced. And who will be the perfect man to replace Leon Bailey? Will the coach go overseas to get someone to replace him, or will it be a local player? We don't know, but let's see in a couple of days to see what JFF going to do, if they're going to replace Leon Bailey, or they just going to go into those two games against Cuba and Honduras with 22 man. But I mean, we should replace him. I think give someone else a chance. Let them prove themselves as well. Look at another player. But the big factor is it enough time to get somebody from overseas, or we're just going to go with a local player? But some angry fans, very very angry at Leon Bailey when they heard that he got the call back, and a lot of people, I'm not gonna say a lot of people, because I only hear a selective few of people said that if Leon Bailey come back in the team, they will not buy any ticket. And a lot of people even saying that if Leon Bailey come back, they will not go to the stadium and they're not purchasing a ticket until they see this full squad. So a lot of people still upset with Chippy. Yes, I can understand. Yeah, I can understand, and because of this, I know a lot of people will upset with Leon Bailey, not forever, but for a long-term thing. And this is what they upset about Leon Bailey with.
The squad list for the national team.
No, what are you?
Couple days ago, and Gypsy announced with me, say things say, me I go put up Gypsy already.
So that little clip that I played, that's what they upset about. I can understand, yeah, but because the player don't put him words into context sometimes. Leon, whenever he done interview, it's like he always leave a little loophole or like a bubble to get popped up, and you don't know where that bubble is going to float around. So that's where Leon Bailey leave some of his sentences whenever he's doing interviews, especially doing it with some local flaggers as well. But I mean, Aston Villa have lost two of their key player on that right hand side, Matty Cash. No, Leon Bailey. I could see Unai Emery's face even last week when he rolled his ankle. I can see his face last week against Arsenal. No, I can see his face just looking at him face. He's so worried. His whole right hand side are falling to pieces. So it's not a good look for Aston Villa. It's not a good look also for the Reggae boys. Soon as the man return, man, it's like something happened, but look, injuries are thing you can't really you can't really like know whenever injury going to pop up. It just pop up, but it's just one of them things that the ball pass and then the ball I try stretch it, but him just seems like he just stretch or pull a muscle, but as I said, hopefully it's not serious, so a few days from now, probably tomorrow or Monday or Tuesday, you will probably hear the extent of the injury, what type of injury he picked up. I hope it just I look at thigh strain that he felt something and he just like, okay, don't aggravate the injury. Let's come off and treat it. So hopefully after the international break he will be back like a week or two after. Don't want him missed a whole lot of games because he's a vital piece for Aston Villa as well. He's in the Champions League. They're going to play Bayern Munich as well, and Leon Bailey have a very good record against German team. Not just let me just say that. Not German team, you have a very good record of playing against Bayern Munchen. He always done wonderful whenever you play Bayern Munchen. I know that is the return of the old UEFA Champions League final in 1982. That was the team Aston Villa beat in 1982 to win their first ever European trophy. Understand? So it will be a rematch. It will be a rematch for Aston Villa as well and Bayern Munchen, to get some revenge back in that game. As I said, hopefully it's something not going to be 4 weeks, 6 weeks where he's going to miss the October window. Want him to be back and ready again. I think the October window will be probably end of October around that time. So you have probably 2 months, but don't want it stretch go all the way up to 6 weeks, because if it stretch go all up the way to 6 weeks, then again you're looking at another window that he will miss for the Reggae Boys. And I want him to come into the team. I want Steve McLaren to build his tactics. I want Steve McLaren to get his best player set up around Leon Bailey. But look, listen to these angry fans that speak about Leon Chippy Bailey. Fans that really, the few selective fans that said some crazy things about Leon, but look, man, just give the man a chance, give the man a break, just give the man that space, that mental space where he's welcome. This is his nationality. These stuff happen around the world for international players. You understand? These stuff happen right across the board, and I just Leon, you get what I say. So we understand. So players can make mistakes, just like how a lot of people calling for Mason Greenwood to come back into not come back, but a lot of people are calling for Mason Greenwood to get into the Reggae Boys team. He have made a mistake in the past. A lot of people willing to give him a second chance. Just give Leon a second chance. You understand? It's a young man, you're going to make mistakes in life, and it's up to how he's going to correct those mistakes in the future. So I can understand why a lot of people are angry, because Leon Bailey leaves some of his sentences open up for people to think and wonder and like, what the hell is he talking about, and leave it to fill a gap. You understand? So hopefully, let's see a few days next week when the week start brand new, Monday, Tuesday, whenever he's going to do that scan, we're going to find out how long that injury will keep him on the touchline for. But again, hopefully it's just something that 2 to 3 weeks where he will be back a few games after the international break, stay back at Aston Villa and treat that, more likely a hamstring injuries. It doesn't look good, people. It doesn't look good. But my thing is, who will replace Leon in the Reggae Boys team? Will there be a replacement for him locally, or will it be an overseas player to come in? Will the coach go for Cephas, which I don't think that's a good decision. Cephas' mental capacity is not there at this moment. You understand? So many issues going on with him over there in Turkey for Ankara Gochu. But will they call Jamalo? Will Jamalo pick up his phone? Or Tariq Maggi is right there? Is this a time to call Maggi? He's right there in the USL. You understand? If you probably, normally when I see players go down and injure before the squad join up, they normally get a local or a USL player. So let's see if they're going to pick up one of those, USL players or local players, and see if they're going to replace him. But yes, people, this is the extra time of the morning Morning Insider show. Yeah, bless up on yourself. Sad times for the Reggae Boyz fans. Sad times. It's not good, man. It's not good. Bless up. Out.